Hey everybody, Ethan here with Standing Stone, and we are at the Tesoro Ranch. We got an opportunity to bring the puppies down to give them early experience in life on wild quail. We find that if dogs have the opportunity, and we talk about this all the time, if they have the opportunity to chase wild birds early in life, I feel like it makes all the difference in the world for them as adults. Now, the dogs we're developing for the El Tesoro program, once they hit that 3-year-old mark, they spend a good portion of their fall hunting quail only down here in South Texas. Now, we've talked a lot about the program, the development of the dogs, all of the pieces that we're putting into this, but we haven't talked about the kennel specifically, and a lot of thought and preparation went into developing a kennel that fits this operation, and we want to show you what that looks like today. All right, so we walk into the kennel, and it is set up a little bit different than our facility at home, but we have all of our dogs on this back wall, split with the door in the middle, and the dogs on this side as well. So we run this very much the same as our kennel back home. All of the dogs are clean in the building and get the opportunity to go out all throughout the day. Now, some of the dogs do need a little additional help at night yet, and they are crated. Little crates for the cockers, and then I have the puppies like I mentioned down here, and they are crated here for now. Now, there are a number of different things that we did in this building to do to make the process not only better for the dogs, but easier for cleanup. To start with, I want to show you this ceiling panel. This is a magic trick, okay? It is a perforated steel panel, and there is blow-in insulation above that. It basically absorbs all of the echo, all of the noise, all of the additional vibration, reverberation problems that happen in kennel buildings. Now, granted, all of the dogs here are kept very quiet, as it is an expectation, but if there is noise, having this perforated steel panel above the kennels with the blow-in insulation up there, just like we do at home, is very beneficial. Now, these kennels are TK Products LLC. It's the same panels we've been using for, well, since 2012, same company anyhow. It is a galvanized, hot dip galvanized panel where all of the welds are buried inside, so it's not like chain link. There's literally nothing for the dogs to be able to get worked loose. Any of these welds, if anything ever popped, because stuff does get worn over time, we can get that fixed and then regalvanized. So they've held up extremely well. We do have privacy panels built in here, which keep the dogs from playing or doing other things that could potentially hurt them. Now, this side of things here, this is just very straightforward with run cards for each dog and a mailbox to keep any of their important things if they were on medication. Now, some of the other really cool things here, in case there is an accident, which happens, as well as just helping with the cleanliness side of things when we clean, pressure wash, anything else. There's a drain directly in front of the kennel runs. Now, this drain is very, very, very cool. It's all internally sloped. So though this is completely flat across the top, it internally slopes all to one location. So the drain stays completely dry, which cuts down on any potential for smell. We have hoses in here to help keep things clean. And then the other side of things are to keep stuff dry. These are, pardon my language, but it is the company name Big Ass Fans. We have 3 of these. These really help cut down on the moisture because though it is South Texas and hot, there is a good amount of humidity. An afterthought, but something that helped a lot, is the addition of this dehumidifier. It is literally a game changer in helping keep the temperature properly cooled. It's a commercial grade one, but it does a fantastic job in that process. Now, each one of these runs has an indoor-outdoor panel in the back, and I want to come in here, all right, Vale, and run this, see if I can do it one-handed. Hi-ya! All right, so we've got that. They clip up if we need to allow that, and then to cut down because of the heat aspect of things, these have an essentially airlock so that the dogs can come and go and see through them, but at the same time, prevent a lot of air issues, leaking hot air into the building, or if you're in a different part of the country and you're looking for something like this, preventing cold air from coming into the building in the middle of the winter. With this being said here, these indoor-outdoor pieces are not designed for the dogs to go in and out all day long, pee in one side or go out to go to the bathroom and then do anything else that way. We do have an air yard, and I'll show you that here in a minute, but these are designed to help. We can kick dogs out to clean inside, bring them back inside, and then each dog gets in their kennel runs. One of the Caranda beds, they're made out of the anodized aluminum, just like we use at the kennel as well, with those vinyl mats. So very durable, as well as the kennels are extremely easy to keep clean and sanitize. Now, as we walk outside, I'll show you, we've got an air yard because our expectation for dogs is that they don't have to go to the bathroom in their space. They get let out multiple times throughout the day. And in that process of going out, they go out in small groups, or depending on the heat cycle category, all of the dogs can go out together as one group to go to the bathroom. And that helps them to feel drastically more comfortable from a standpoint of not having to be messy in their space. So this kennel is a little bit smaller. The dogs are doing a lot of work down here, but it's designed to just be a comfortable place for them to hang out. They're getting the opportunity to go out multiple times throughout the day, starting early in the morning, ending later in the evening, and with the expectation that they don't have to go to the bathroom in their space. All right, so moving on to the floor itself, this is a full epoxy floor with a urethane top coat. That's the highest chemical resistance that you can get, and it's extremely durable and easy to keep clean. There's a lot of mess in a dog kennel, and something that can take the beating, if you will, as well as clean up as nice as this does, is very, very important to us. Now, in this process, these walls, this entire back wall actually is concrete. And then we have concrete on the half walls all the way around, so that this entire place can be sprayed and washed down. We utilize a product called Wissy Wash. That might be how it's pronounced. Check me, put it in the comments if you can phonetically type it out for me. But the Wissy Wash product is what we utilize for disinfecting. And then we do utilize a pressure washer, spot clean with a mop. But we are keeping this place absolutely spotless throughout the year. And the next piece here that we've got is a big overhead door. This allows us to actually pull in the quail rig, which I'll give you the opportunity to see in another video, but we can drive right in here, have the opportunity to load all equipment, any dogs that are going on the hunt for the day, and then be able to back out. All of the dogs here at the ranch do eat Eukanuba Premium Performance, like all dogs, fueled by Eukanuba here, baby. We've got a nice shelf to keep it out of reach, up tidy for the dogs. Well, kind of out of reach, but it is up so that it is off the ground. Now, moving outside here, the dogs do get to go out into our air yard. There's rock in the back half, a couple nice trees that are in the process of growing. And then this, we're gonna get resodded here in the spring. It's nice to be able to have grass for the dogs. They love it, but it does take a good amount of maintenance. All right, moving into here, you can see the outdoor kennel run areas. This is a good place for the dogs to spend a little bit of time relaxing on days off. But at the same time, it's also really nice to be able to put them in the place outside while the inside is being washed. So they have their indoor-outdoor access with those very, very cool doors. And then we have the same TK Product LLC products outside with those poly panels. All right, everybody, that is the walkthrough of the El Tesoro Kennel program. I am the guy with the pink gun. We'll catch you in the next video.